there in the Big 12, in the other capital city named Columbia in the state of Missouri. Perhaps the final collision of the Tigers and the Buffaloes with Colorado Pac-10 bound. They're not eager to schedule each other because of what happened 20 years ago this week. It was probably the most unbelievable, inexplicable, inexcusable, wackiest finish in college football history. The controversial drama that played out on a field so worn out that Colorado claims their players slipped 92 times. That might have been the story, except for what unfolded in the final furious seconds. Tom Friend has this outside the line story.
Every day, a good-natured insurance man from Blue Springs, Missouri walks into his office restroom. And on the walls are the most peculiar memorabilia.
We call it the Hall of Shame, but we've got a picture in our bathroom. It actually has a picture of the fifth down. We actually have a fifth down marker.
Rich Montgomery is a Missouri alum, a lifelong Tiger fan, and was the head of the Missouri chain crew on October 6, 1990.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Faurot Field on the University of Missouri campus.
Colorado, who played for the national title the year before, coached by Bill McCartney, was a heavy favorite over Missouri. But with less than a minute to play, the Buffaloes needed a touchdown, trailing 31-27.
The toss to number 81, John Bowman. He picks up the first down. He would have had a touchdown if he kept on his feet.
I thought maybe the gods are on our side today because he really should have just walked in the end zone.
With 31 seconds left, Montgomery set up his down marker at the 3-yard line.
They're in a one-back offense. Charles Johnson slams the ball to the ground to stop the clock.
1990 was the first year quarterbacks could stop the clock with a spike. There was confusion among some in the officiating crew who had never seen that play before. The announcers were unclear as well.
First down, goal to go for the Buffs.
Still, the down marker had been correctly changed to second down.
28 seconds left. The enemy trying to punch it in, stopped at the 1.
As soon as that play was run, I've got a back right in my face immediately. Timeout, timeout. And I indicated to McCartney, your last timeout.
But as referee J.C. Louderback made his way to the Colorado bench, he never signaled third down to his crew.
I remember specifically Coach Mack looking at the official and said, look, it's second down. We're going to run the ball, spike it, and then run. Do not allow Missouri to lay around and allow the clock to run out.
I remember saying, I don't think we can do that, Coach. I think that's going to be fourth down when you said spike the ball.
I said, shut up and play center, Louderback. But I didn't know. And the referee didn't know, and the downs marker, whoever was holding that downs marker, he didn't know.
That man holding the down marker, Rich Montgomery, says his attention was on a medical emergency in the crowd.
There was a guy on the 50-yard line behind the Colorado bench that was having a heart attack. You know, you try not to get distracted by anything because you're zeroed in, but we all missed it.
Second and goal at the 1 is what the stick says. I thought it was third and goal.
With 18 seconds left, there was about to be a second down.
Motion left side, they give it to the enemy. He died. Hit! No! He did not get in. Tremendous charge. 9, 8, 7. The clock has been stopped. Why is the clock stopped? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He throws the ball into the ground and stops the clock. Missouri says the clock should have run out, and I agree.
Charles Johnson had time to spike the ball. The spike was the real fourth down play. It should have been Missouri football with 2 seconds left and a 4-point lead. But Colorado lined up for one more play.
Everybody is kind of second-guessing themselves. Wasn't that fourth down? We have this discussion. We got players, we got coaches. We're saying, wasn't that fourth? And eventually I said, you know, it doesn't make any difference. If it's 10th down, we've got to stop them on this play.
This is the final play of the game. Come on, Tigers. 4th and goal. The snap. Johnson with the ball. No! They call a touchdown. They call a touchdown. Oh, I can't believe this.
signal touchdown. That's when all hell broke loose. The kids ran in, all over me. And that's when they were hollering, you're giving the 5th down.
The final score, CU 33, Missouri 31.
The Colorado TV broadcast signed off the air, but there was confusion in the booth.
I'll tell you, Colorado's won the game. Yeah, something's funky here. Did they give them an extra down?
For almost 20 minutes, the referees deliberated. Missouri and Colorado were ordered back onto the field, but only for the extra point. That's when referee Louderback informed Missouri coach Bob Stull there was no evidence of a 5th down.
My point was, I hope that you're right. Because if you're not, it's not going to be pretty.
At this point, we knew we had gotten 5 downs. We did not do it intentionally. We did what they told us at the time, even though I had my doubts.
Rich Montgomery and his son Jeff, also a member of the chain crew, left the stadium still unaware of the mistake.
We were in the car listening to the post game. All of a sudden, we realized that what had we done? I mean, was there a chance that we had just cost Missouri a victory? And I remember him pulling the car over, and he literally got out and got sick.
Colorado went on to win a share of the 1990 national championship. Rich Montgomery is still chief of the Missouri chain crew. And to this day, before every game, he reminds himself of what happened 20 years ago.
No 5th down. Let's go. Hadn't happened since, and we hope it never happens again in the era of replay and cell phones and text messages. Bill McCartney's comments very interesting 20 years later when he told Tom Friend about the pain of living with that 5th down verdict as a Missouri graduate. He said he was very embarrassed, ashamed really how he handled it, didn't handle the win with grace and humility, and he apologized to the Missouri fans. So interesting comments, 20 years later, all the subplots there. You hope that'll never.
How about the clock stopping after
all of that
after the tackle there to get the bodies up off the?
It's amazing that so many people were clueless.
Yeah.
And the only one who got it was the center.
Yeah.
You know what? The guy operating the downsbucker said that the excuse was there was a Missouri fan having a heart attack in the stands at the moment all this was going on. They had brought him down on the track and they were giving him CPR, and the players, everybody was distracted by that.
The reason why it was so important is Colorado won a piece of the national championship.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why if it'd been a regular game.
The interesting thing there is the wild card, the first year of spiking the ball, and how it caught the announcers off guard, the referee off guard. Everybody seemed to. But the Colorado unis, old school unis, huge fan.
That's your takeaway from that nice year. You know, they still remember it in Missouri. There's a bar in Columbia called the 5th Down. And the twist is, out of protest for the controversial game, they do not serve any beers brewed in the state of Colorado. So no Coors, no Blue Moon, can't get a fat tire in there, no Colorado brewed product. They drown their sorrows today, Kirk, or they toast a victory from Mizzou as the Buffs come into town?
Well, I think if Blaine Gabbert in this offense of Missouri has anything to do with it, they'll get the revenge. I think Gabbert's been very efficient, playing smart, relying a little bit more on the running game, but he's had a good year. You know, Rodney Stewart out of Colorado, 2 straight 100-yard games. He is going to be key today, I think, for the Buffs, but the Missouri defense has been good, especially in the red zone. That's been the biggest surprise so far. Missouri's defense playing very, very well, considering how many new players they have on that defense.
Hey, guys,